Uh, test. Okay, we're going to give this another bash, another second go. I had to put the Wi-Fi in a different spot because we are actually outside in the middle of the jungle, pretty far from where it usually gets a signal. So I moved it. This is what the test is for. So bear with me, and this is fun. Um, I'm very happy to be live, and I want to try to master this to a point where we can have some fun and meet a lot of very fascinating people. So I'm going to put myself in the picture and see how this works. So thank you for maybe you can tune in again and up there for you. Philippines jungle. Okay, let's give it a bash. I think we're okay right here. We'll give this. I don't know if you can see the plants just right, but we are here. The first time the signal went down to one where I actually put the Wi-Fi outside right behind the camera, but for some reason it went to one right when I went on the air. So I put it inside, outside the window, Tech Talk, and it's 4 bars, almost 5. So hope this is what this is for. We are still going. Me and Sharon are trying to bring our channel more complete and offer a lot of things on a very limited budget, of course. But we will be expanding on that as we progress. And we'll pray and hope everything comes around to give you, our subscribers, our friends, what they deserve. You're the reason we do it. To make you laugh, to make you curiosity, oh, what's Jim and Sharon doing? And that's what they all tell me, and I don't mind. I used to do talk radio. So I hope you got the picture, so I'm not talking to nothing. But doing talk radio, you can't have silence. You've got to always be talking. And one way to practice, as I said, on the other thousands of people in front of you, even if there's zero, because you're just not going to sound right. To walk away, I see these streams where they leave the table and there's a coffee cup there, and you can see their toothpaste brand. I don't know. That's okay. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. They work hard, and I'm not criticizing. Trying to put together a complete show, then you can watch the replay. We're going to be focusing on, well, life in the jungle, our local here in Kalibo, and there's like a basketball court every or less, really is. And it's not about basketball, as I found out, as Sharon even finds out. It's about their personalities, their brotherhood, their trust in God, their drive to win is incredible. And that's why the next, I said this in the last stream, but it's so ingrained into me. The next NBA champ is going to have a Philippine born and bred player on the NBA. Now, there's been Philippine players. I don't think they ever won an NBA championship, but they weren't born here. So I think we're going to have a born and bred one in this area. So guys, I'm in a little bit of the people with some different courts. So we're going to enjoy that. There's one right smack down the street, literally in the middle of the jungle. There's nothing there but jungle. And you walk up and you play basketball. And they're there. They actually have city hall meetings upstairs. So there's only one basket. So it's really fast. An expert that we're going to try to get on, if not from the college here or from the school, how to survive in the jungle. The jungle is like a pharmacy. There's so many healing properties in plants that you can live, not that I would like to or want to, but that you can live right here behind me with these crickets. and survive healthy. I mean, there's plants that have just about every important, even cancer killing ingredients to help bring your blood pressure down, help you feel better, help pain go away, right here in the jungle. That's right here in the jungle. And when they teach the Filipino are so good at their country is like that. You can't be weak and live in the Philippines. And the American forces and the U.S. forces and the Philippine forces really got along well. And this one particular individual I met in Subic Bay, and he gave us a big tour. I got a video that I might be able to put part of that on. Try to get that piece, and he showed us all the amazing things out of one tree, of the bark. Or this is for cuts. This is for depression. This is for everything except for a pharmacist. And I just think that's very interesting. And then get a chance to meet our basketball players, coaches, and get up close, not necessarily always talking basketball, but what drives them, what makes them happy, why it's important to their lives. There's enough people covering basketball, but of course we always will cover great shots. And for me, it's life itself here. Instead of boxing, I think basketball is kind of taken over in a different way. Not take over, but represent Philippine culture in a very special way that it no sport ever has. They're definitely Laker fans. If you don't like Lakers, don't wear a Detroit Pistons jersey here. That's for sure. It's one of my home. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. But Lakers, I lived in LA, so I'm a Laker fan too, and a Detroit Pistons fan. So that's okay. And I was even a Clipper fan. But to get away from basketball, I hope we still have a picture. So we're live in the Philippine jungle. If you just tuned in, I just thought we would try something different. The next step is to go on the roof, underneath the stars. So I'm going to keep upping the ante here. And with the equipment that I have, we'll try to get a quality product. I hope I look clear. The audio is good. It's really hard to get all that put together. It took me 2 hours just to try to set this up. I know, a waste of time, but that's what YouTube's about, spending a lot of time doing nothing. And I've got an amazing chef. I'm talking about a food special coming up, hopefully this Friday. We'll figure out, he's going to give me the right time. And it's a masterpiece. He's a masterpiece chef, or he creates masterpieces, this chef. And maybe you'll see him here, and we'll do a live, or maybe live from where he's at. He's cooked all over the world, and his food dishes are amazing. We're not a food channel, but we're definitely into inspiring stories, and he's gone through a lot to get where he's at, and it shows no matter what you go through. And thank you, Brian. He's been a good supporter of Shaw Inspiring Stories. Thank you, Brian, and all your crew. Hello. A bunch of great guys. And Shaw says hi. So if you just tuned in again, that happens because usually you want to wait 10 minutes or so. And I didn't advertise. You need to send things out, but we're testing. I don't necessarily want a lot of people watching in the beginning, because I can always delete it before anybody watches it. But maybe this will be okay. But I'm tempted to go check it, but I'll just go for it. If it looks okay, then it's great. So if you just tuned in, that's what we're doing right now. And I'm looking forward to that coming up. The food, some of the food that you're going to see, I'm not exaggerating. You're going to want to eat your camera, but don't eat your camera. It's that good. And to learn about how to survive in the jungle could be very helpful. You never know when you're caught in the jungle. You definitely can't survive in downtown LA and find, well, you can find probably painkillers, but not the type that you want. You might well imagine that with Audrey and my friend Bob in Subic Bay when they had a jungle expert who trained American soldiers. And the American soldiers and the Philippine soldiers have a special bond together. They married their wives, they're married to each other, they worship the same God for the most part, same culture. Really, really, really special bond. And in the military, it's like family values, like they're used to. The military becomes like you help each other and you're there for each other. Where maybe in America it's not quite like that because you're so spread out. We're still the same way. It's just that when you got so many people spread out over the United States, it's really hard to stay close. Where here, a lot of people live within a mile of each other, and they get to know each other, and it's easier to be, I guess, family bonding. So that's our 10-minute, maybe 10 minutes, 12 minutes. I'm not looking at it. I don't know if it all the way went through. This will be my final try. Thank you very much for tuning in to Live Jay Shaw in the jungle in the Philippines. I usually say fair winds, falling seas, and clear night skies, but because of my sailboats, beautiful jungle. No, let's do it again. Clear night skies in the jungle every night. We'll figure out a good one. And thank you very much. And I appreciate all of you. Just poop that button, thumbs up, or subscribe if you haven't. And if you want to be involved with our movement with basketball and the Philippine culture, and if you're thinking about moving here, well, this is a good place to be to kind of see it from a different perspective, from maybe up and close. God bless all. Thank you very much.